Hey everybody, welcome back. Here's a look behind the scenes at my life working on cruise ships. Living on a cruise ship is so random and weird sometimes. And I was just thinking about it the other day, like just all the tiny little things that add up to create this entirely new way of living on a cruise ship. And so I just wanted to take you guys along this week and show you some behind the scenes, some like little things that I could think of that maybe you don't realize about working on ships, or some crew areas that you don't usually see. So I'm just gonna take you guys along for my week. Also, if you're wondering what is going on behind me, yes, those are spider webs, and we are doing a cabin crawl tonight. So I'm really excited, and I will take you along for that. That is gonna be some good behind the scenes. I don't know anyone who has really shown the party side of cruise ships. I mean, I gotta keep it PG for sure, but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what we get up to. I'm not sure how we're all gonna fit in some of these cabins. The cabins are quite small, as you've seen in some of my other videos, so we'll see how it works, but I'm really excited. But I do need to get a couple of things done before tonight, so I'm gonna do some laundry, and I'll take you guys along for that. Super exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm currently in one of the laundry rooms, and these two laundry rooms, you have to have key card access to use them, and my key card works, thankfully. These ones are great because there's like never anyone in here because not the entire crew has access to them. There are two other laundry rooms available for the whole crew. One of them is really far from my room, and so I don't really use that one, and then the one closest to mine is like always broken. There's always a machine not working, the dryers like don't dry, so I always come up here to the officer laundry, and it's just a lot quicker and easier. I've never used these laundry closets before, and I feel like they smell like banana. The laundry is in, and I have like 30 minutes while it goes, and I'm gonna just go to the gym for a little bit and just stretch out. I'm just gonna go to the crew gym. I normally go to the guest gym, mostly because there's windows and I like to see outside. But since I only have 30 minutes, I'm just gonna go to the crew gym, and yeah. Here is a look at the crew gym. There are a few cardio machines, free weights, the cable machine, and only 2-leg machines. You definitely have to get creative because there isn't a lot in here. There is another crew gym down a deck, but I won't lie, I've never been in there. Like I mentioned, I prefer to go to the guest gym, but not all crew members have access to the guest facilities. Being in the cast, we are very lucky. We're able to use almost all of the guest areas, including the buffet, dining room, bars, gym, coffee shop, even the pool if there's less than 5 guests in it. Depending on your position will depend on if you have guest area privileges. So a couple of weeks ago, Robert and I signed up to do a tour of the engine control room, and I filmed a couple of clips in there, and I just like haven't put it in any videos because I don't know, it just didn't fit in any of my videos, but I feel like this little behind the scenes video is the perfect time to show you guys. So this is from a couple weeks ago in the engine control room. Control room.
This is the ACR, engine control room. This is from where we can control all the machinery down in the engine spaces.
So when we first signed up for this tour, I actually thought we'd be going down into the engine room, but apparently they really don't let people in there. So this was the engine control room, and it was still really cool to see.
I'm not sure if you're aware of that. We have generators connected to alternators. We are producing electricity, and the propulsion is electric, so no engine is connected directly to any propeller.
There were so many things to look at, and none of it made sense to me, but he mostly talked about the fresh water system, generators, and then that beep that you just heard. It's an alarm, and it tells them when something needs to be looked at, and the sound was happening the whole time we were in there. Like every minute or so there was something they needed to look at, and some of them were like a simple fix, like he needed to open a valve, or it could have been something bigger, but that was going off basically the whole time we were in there.
This is the freshwater system. Here we can see also same on the right screen all the freshwater tanks. Distribution system, filtering, mineralizers, also the water after it's turned from seawater to freshwater. Passes a lot of filters, mineralizers. Here we have the control panel for the stabilizers. Well, in case of bad weather, this one will help us keep the vessel on a more straighter position. They can be extended, they are on the sides of the vessels, they can be like some fins, they can be extended and they have a movement depending on the requirements, so they are keeping the vessels on a straight position.
Jump scare.
Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad. It's all set up for our little Halloween party. This wig I found backstage. We don't use it for any of the shows. So I am Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Sorry, I couldn't remember. One of our female singers is gonna be Velma, so it'll be a little duo. So we have our decorations. We have the spider webs, super cute over there, and then we have some balloons and streamers, more balloons. We've got our little ghost guys, and then my favorite part, the cauldron, which is so fun. And then these are our drinks. So the syringes are gin and a little bit of like raspberry syrup, and then we're gonna put some seltzer like water in there, and then everyone will like shoot their gin into it. So excited to see everyone's costumes. I'm gonna take you guys along to all the different rooms because everyone put a lot of effort in, and I know everyone wants to show you guys.
YouTube. It's Paris Hilton. That's hot.
I want to suck your blood.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
I want to suck your blood.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome! Alright, we are en route to cabin number 2. Jack and Cody. Hi guys, can you listen? Silence. I can't hear it. We can't hear it. Room number 3.
Last night we were all gone to start
Oh my god, cute! I got a punch.
Can you give us some singing, Mr. Phantom of the Opera? The Phantom of the Opera is there.
Moving on to room number 4, 5. Everyone, take a sip. Hi, everyone.
We're doing a blood bag race. So what does that mean? That means we have to chug it as quickly as possible. We are chugging a blood bag full of dirty Shirley blood.
2, 1,
Guys, I think I won. Guys, I won.
She's a roller coaster. Oh, she's so flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her. I fall and try again. Get up and try
Okay, it is November 1st, so we are taking down the Halloween decorations. I just started a couple minutes ago, and we actually have a cabin inspection today, so I need to kind of make the room a little bit cleaner. I feel like they're gonna be like, what is going on in here? But it is kind of weird that we have like people come into our rooms and make sure that we're like keeping clean and things like that. And honestly, it's mostly for safety, so they're kind of coming in to make sure that you don't have anything that can start a fire. So you're not allowed to have like kettles, coffee makers, irons, probably spider webs over lights, I don't know. So we're gonna take the spider webs down and then like any perishable foods, just so that you don't attract bugs. I'm gonna finish cleaning up and then it's actually a show day. So I'm gonna take you guys around for our entire show day. We're gonna get off the ship today for a little while and I'm just gonna take you along for the whole day. We just got off the ship. We are in Messina, Italy today for the last time before we do our crossing in like a week and a half. We're crossing back over to the US. So Robert and I are going to our favorite little cafe here in Messina. We'll often like get off the ship, go find a coffee shop and get Wi-Fi. So that is what we are doing today. You may or may not know, but Wi-Fi is not free on the ship. We pay for it and it can really add up. It's actually kind of expensive. And so a lot of the time we'll just get off the ship, find a restaurant or cafe that has free Wi-Fi. The thing about the ship Wi-Fi is it's not good enough to download things, or like I can't upload a YouTube video. So that's why we usually have to get off and get Wi-Fi. I like to download stuff offline and then I can watch it on the ship. We are kind of constantly connecting to different Wi-Fi networks in different cafes all around the world, but a different place every single day, and so it can be a little bit sketchy. So that's why I use a VPN. I use Surfshark, and Surfshark is actually the sponsor of today's video. Surfshark is a virtual private network that hides everything I'm doing while online. It acts as a sort of mask so that when hackers, like this guy, try to view my passwords, banking info, photos, or anything else, it's blurred out and they aren't able to access it. My favorite feature is that you can actually change your location through a VPN. So currently I'm sitting in Messina, Italy, but I want to download Netflix shows that are only available in the US. All I have to do is change my location and boom, the entire US Netflix library is there for me. I can then download these onto my phone and watch them offline on the ship without using my onboard Wi-Fi. If you travel a lot or just like to use Wi-Fi at local cafes, be smart about your data and use a VPN to protect yourself. Surfshark has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it and see if it's a good fit for you. Use code Krista to get an additional 6 months free at the link in the description. All right, so I'm back on board. I'm in the dressing room right now. I kind of wanted to show you guys everything I do before a show, a little behind the scenes tour of that. So the first thing that I do is I'll come to the theater and I'll preset all of my costumes. So we have baskets here. I'll put everything in a basket in show order. And then I will take it upstairs. Unfortunately, the dressing room is on deck 4, but the theater is on deck 5. So we have to make a couple of trips up and down the stairs to get everything up and down. So I'll take all of my costumes up and then I will put them over a chair and I'll put them in show order. I'll put them in the easiest way possible to get them on and off as quickly as possible. Thankfully, this show, I don't have a lot of quick changes. I really only have one, so I have time. I don't have to do anything crazy. Still, I just like everything to be ready so that I don't have any like hiccups in the show. I can just easily put things on and off. And then I'll also grab all of my wigs and set them upstairs as well, along with any like accessories and shoes that I have. So now my costumes are all preset, my wigs are preset, everything's ready to go. So now I'm gonna go put my makeup on and eat a little dinner, and then I'll come back and do a warm up and get ready for the show.